closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. One away.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning goal.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Squared that one up just a little late. To third. Turner has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center
that was a
fielder,
curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup thing is.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Led off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Hit to short. To his left. Correa. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Catcher Brian McCann.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Gurriel is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 8th, right fielder Josh Reddick.
Hit hard to short, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
In now, Lance McCullers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder.
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Left fielder, Jock.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
So he sets him down swinging. Logan Forsythe becomes out number 2 this inning. Austin Barnes is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers digging in for his second at-bat. George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4, George Springer.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Forsythe. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The second baseman, number 27.
1 out now in the Houston third. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. On the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. 1 there. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into it. Now at the plate, Rich Hill. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Rich Hill is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Chris Taylor will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting. Shortstop.
First offering on its way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Gonzalez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And Ben, that's a pretty good. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will.
Leading off for Houston. Shortstop. Carlos Correa.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman. Yulieski.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Forsythe is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning.
Hitting a home run in the World Series, that is special. But when you give your team a lead, that's something you don't forget. Great swing right there.
Fielder number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No outs, nobody on. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jock Peterson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Logan Forsythe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gonzalez.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Hit out towards second. Forsythe ranging to his right. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a quick 2 as Reddick bounces into a double play.
The pitcher number 43, Lance McCullers.
Striding in once again, Lance McCullers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate, Rich Hill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Rich.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Taylor is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now batting,
Ready once again, Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Number 4, George Springer.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of this series, as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Third baseman,
and that'll bring
2.
up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Cue shot here out towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman, number 27.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a drive out to left center field. Turning for second is Altuve. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here 3-2.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Forsythe is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Runners off for second. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. He's running again. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, number 35 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
All right, fielder number 66.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Logan Forsythe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. In to score the runner from second.
That's why you have to put a team away any way you can. They've got 2 outs, almost out of the inning, and with 1 swing of the bat and some speedy base running, the game-tying run scores, and the go-ahead run is now standing at third.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here it comes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Number 54, Tony Cingrani. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot.
Marwin Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He swings and grounds it to short. To his right, Seager. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now. Lance McCullers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's George Springer. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy.
Number 38, Brandon McCarthy.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. Goes plate one on a couple of hits. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor. Your attention,
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Chris Davinsky takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Chris Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Score holds it. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This for Utley at second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 10.
Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The catcher, number 16. Brian.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is there, 1 down. Digging in once again, number 35. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Don't you just love the World Series? This home run right here that ties the game late. It's the best competition at the best time of the year, and the best players step up. This is terrific.
Yasiel Puig started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He went down on strikes last time up. And that one stayed too low apparently. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And no shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way. Hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Striding in once again, George Springer. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's Andre Ethier is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Ethier.
Brad Peacock enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss that time from Ethier as he's retired for the first down. Yasmani Grandal will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Yasmani Grandal becomes out number 2 this inning. Now in the box, Chase Utley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied at 4. Yasmani Grandal will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ross Stripling takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Jose Altuve is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he's set down, 1 away. So striding forward now, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And the runner's coming home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch is a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Chris
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. The 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Corey Seager. Comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. At the plate, Justin Turner, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Brian McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Turner is under it. 2 gone. On to first. A double play. 1 hit's all they get. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 35. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yasiel Puig is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1 out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Kike Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Altuve is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Tony Watson gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 33, Tony Watson.
Cameron Maybin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second, looking for the cycle. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run. George Springer has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, Matt, with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting a ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's his 4th hit of the game, and he'll take it any way he can. Right there, an infield single. He doesn't care. That's a line drive in the books tomorrow.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit, left side. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Long throw to third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A 1-0 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Gregerson.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Second baseman, number 26.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. Will Harris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the first pitch.
Third baseman.
And a fly ball. And this should do it. And the Lone Star State will shine a bit brighter tonight because the Astros are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.